Welcome to workout number 1 in the series Indoor Cycling for Absolute Beginners. If you have not, I would invite you to go back and look at the introductory videos 1 through 3 to help you set up the bike and get you prepared for today's workout. But let's assume you've done all of that and let's jump right on in. First thing we want to do as we get started, of course, is to press go. And that's going to wake up the bike. There's a quick countdown, and we begin. Now in workout 2 and 3, we refined what our cadence was going to be for this workout. This video is specific to 70 revolutions per minute. So go over to the right toggle switch, toggle down to RPM, and let's hold 70 revolutions per minute. Now in today's workout, we're going to spend 5 minutes warming up at what we consider RPE 1, or rating of perceived exertion. What we should be feeling when we're at RPE 1 is a casual all-day pace. We should be able to hold normal conversation and have normal breathing. So what I invite you to do now that we have it at 70 revolutions per minute, let's increase the resistance level if we can, if possible, but stay within RPE 1. So if we use the toggle switch on top of the handlebars, we go to level 2. That's resistance level 2. Then ask yourself, do I still feel like I'm at that very easy exercise level, my casual all-day pace? After this 5-minute warm-up, we're going to start doing intervals. And the vast majority of the workouts in the series are interval workouts. An interval simply means you're going to be moving systematically through different workloads. In today's workout, we'll spend 1 minute at RPE 2, or what we would consider easy exercise. Then we'll go back to very easy exercise. The objective for today is to show you how the workouts work with the intervals, but also to drive our duration up to 20 minutes. If you find you can't do the 20 minutes today, that's fine. What you want to do is do at least 10 minutes, if possible, or do what you can. Then come back to workout number 1 and repeat it until you can get 20 minutes in. At that point, then move on to workout number 2. Okay, we've got a couple more minutes here in our warm-up. I would invite you to change your resistance level if possible, but still stay within that very easy exercise, RPE 1, or rating of perceived exertion 1. Casual all-day paced activity, normal breathing and conversation. Now you'll also notice that the music accompanying this workout is at 70 revolutions per minute, or 70 beats per minute. So in other words, every time my foot hits the bottom of the pedal stroke, it's on the beat of the music. Now for half of you, this will make no difference. You're the individuals that music doesn't matter to. But there is a pretty good chunk of the population where the beat of the music actually enhances a workout. So all of our workouts have music that matches the cadence of the bike. Okay, in a few seconds here, we're going to start our first interval. And we're going to do 1 minute at RPE 2. Okay. Let's use our resistance level. To choose a resistance level that triggers us to feel a modest leg muscle engagement. Meaning I have to now feel my legs contract to turn over my pedals at 70 revolutions per minute. If you're brand new, simply going to level 2 on your resistance might have taken you there. Okay, we still should be feeling fine. You feel your legs engaged, but it still feels very comfortable. Still normal breathing and conversation. Okay, that was 1 minute. Let's return to your RPE 1 or your very easy exercise. Now in the first 4 workouts, we will be including RPE 1 in the intervals. We'll be going back between RPE 2, easy exercise, and RPE 1, very easy exercise. But once we move on beyond these first 4 introductory workouts, RPE 1 is used almost exclusively for our warm-up and our cool-down. Every workout will start with a 5-minute warm-up and end with a 5-minute cool-down. Go ahead and try and maintain the cadence on the bike to the beat of the music. In this first interval, let me take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about the program. Number one, this program is obviously not a quick fix program. It's about a long-term, progressive, gradual increase in your activity level. It's very important that you're patient, you're persistent, and that you work out at the workloads that we're prescribing. You will find that even though we start relatively easy, it's all part of a larger design that systematically will place greater and greater workloads on your body. We can think of it this way. Let's say we had 3 months. The first month, the workouts are going to prepare you for the second month of workouts. The second month of workouts are at a higher intensity, but still quite doable. And then in the third month is where we're really going to push the body fairly hard to try and trigger some significant changes in the body. This cycle simply repeats itself. And over time, you get a nice, consistent improvement in your ability to perform cardiovascular exercise. And by the way, that means your body is getting healthier, functioning at a much higher level. Okay, we're coming up to our second interval. In 20 seconds, we're going to go back to RPE 2. Now it's okay, be easy on yourself if you're having trouble finding these zones. The more you do these workouts, the more prepared you are to establish your workloads. All right, let's go up back to RPE 2 or easy exercise. This would be the lowest level that we would consider exercise. Still normal breathing and conversation. And we feel that modest leg engagement. In 10 seconds, we're going to go back to RPE 1 or very easy exercise. All right, let's take it back down. Let me take a minute to explain what I mean with RPE 2 of the lowest level you would consider exercise. What that means, very simply, is it's the lowest level of intensity that we would do that we understand is placing enough stress on our body to create positive change. On a bike, just as I indicated, that's typically meaning I can tell I'm having to push my legs harder. I feel my muscles engage at a level greater than if I were just riding around the block with my friends. However, some of you have probably heard about the talk test, is that you still should be able to maintain normal breathing and conversation. At this level, that's true. Speaking of tests, here's a quick test for recovery. When we go to RPE 1, which is where we're at right now, you should be able to nose breathe. So what I would like you to do is, if you have your mouth open and you don't have any problems breathing through your nose, then try and maintain this and breathe through your nose. If you can't, it is suggesting that the intensity might be too high. Let's say you're spinning at 70 revolutions per minute right now, the cadence of this exercise. You're at resistance level number 1, and you're unable to say that you're at RPE 1 or very easy exercise. What that is telling us, what that's telling you, is we need to reduce the cadence, reduce the revolutions per minute. So what you would want to do is take it down to 65 or even 60. By taking it down to those levels, now that gives you room to use your resistance level on the pedal to start increasing your workloads. It's a pretty common mistake by beginners to have their cadence a little too high And then that doesn't give us the flexibility of working with the resistance level to change the workloads. And just as a reminder, workload is a combination of our pedal speed and our resistance level. In these workouts, in this series of workouts, we're holding our pedal speed constant so that we can use the resistance level to change our workloads. Okay, in 10 seconds, we're going to do our third interval and return to RPE 2 or easy exercise. Okay, let's increase your workload. Hold it here for 1 more minute at 70 revolutions per minute. Let's take our resistance level down, back to RPE 1, or very easy exercise. Now we're going to use these last 4 minutes as our cool down phase. So why 20 minutes? 20 minutes is the intensity that allows us to warm up your body, and then as we're a little further down the road, place a good 10 minutes, minimum of good 10 minutes of cardiovascular stress on your body, and then 5 minutes to cool you down. Research is pretty clear that to optimize our gains, we need to be more than that. However, we can start seeing rather significant gains in our activity and in the physiology, the functioning of our body, with as little as 10 minutes of quality exercise. Which gets back to the first and last 10 minutes, extremely important in our workout, to warm us up and to cool us down. But the workloads between those is where we're triggering the body to make positive changes. Okay, we just have a little over 2.5 minutes here. In the next workout, all we're gonna do is in our interval, we will spend 2 minutes at RPE 2 and then 3 minutes at RPE 1. We'll walk that up through the first 4 workouts until we're at 4 minutes at RPE 2 and only 1 minute at RPE 1. After that, the workouts 5 through 8, we'll introduce the workload of RPE 3 or moderate exercise. From that point on, the intervals will be in the RPE 2 to 4 level. Okay, 1 minute remaining. And then we've taken the first very significant step towards a more active and healthier lifestyle. You should be very proud of yourself. Now when we finish up here, I'd like you to take a few minutes and just stretch out the front and back of your legs a bit. Make sure you hydrating, getting some water. And most of all, regardless of how you felt, I want you to be kind to yourself in this first workout. Congratulate yourself. You've taken the first step. Great job. I'll see you in workout number 2.